We got a fresh skiff of snow last night, so we should be able to come up here and see fresh tracks everywhere. Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to North Country Off Grid. Today we are going to be sticking some trail cameras up on the top 5. We've been getting kind of an influx of coyotes lately, a lot of coyotes actually. So we're going to go and see what else is maybe coming in up on the 5, if it's just coyotes or something more. We got 3 to put up. We'll put them up, let them sit for about a week or so, come back and see what we see. Ready, Kens?
Yeah.
What do you think we'll see?
Bigfoot.
You hoping to see a Bigfoot?
Yeah.
I'll take it. All right, let's go. So out there you can see there's a big kind of a clearing field out there. Out over that way there's a big clearing as well. So the animals will dip into our tree line right here to travel all the way across it, head down that way, and then it opens up back into timber. Okay, so a couple of tips really quick that you don't want to learn the hard way when you are placing trail cameras. One, don't point it towards the sun. You'll get washed out pictures all the time. A lot of times the movement will trigger your camera, and if you do see anything, you're staring right into the sun in the picture, so it ruins it. So don't ever face it towards where the sun is going to be shining directly. 2 is make sure that there's no little, even like the slightest of grass movements in front of your cameras will trigger them, depending on how sensitive they are. But I've sat and watched branches move back and forth. So you don't want any branches of little trees. You don't want any tall grass. You want to make sure that stuff isn't going to sit there and blow in front of the camera and ruin all your battery life. You see all the tracks coming down, and it's basically kind of just a difference in terrain. There's on this side thick trees, on this side lighter trees. Behind us is a field, and then it's the little corridor where they can skirt the field. So this is a good little transition area to stick a camera. So break your branches off of the tree, and you just want to go about 3 feet up. So right there and then downward.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that'll work. That's going to give you almost an eyeball level shot if a coyote comes through here. Okay, and then this stuff is your motion sensors, so we don't want, there, just like that. Good?
Yeah.
See, so that's on there nice, pointing straight out away from the sun. So if anything runs through here, we'll be able to see it. Good, on to the next. There's just tons of tracks out here. Tons of tracks out here all over. So the coyotes are all over right out in here. It's kind of like a matted down area in the snow right there. Looks like they might have had something there. You can tell because the footprints will all lead to an area, and then it all looks kind of beat up. So before the snow fell on it, they were obviously going to that area to eat something. So there's probably something, part of something dead right out there. Next tip, when you're placing your game cameras, you need to put them in a spot where it's not going to be very easy to see for maybe someone traveling by. I have been lucky and have never had a trail camera stolen, but I've had friends that have had a bunch of trail cameras stolen. Hunters, outdoorsmen are some of the worst thieves there are out there, unfortunately. These game cameras are on our property. This is a very secluded area out here, so someone happening by this field could look over here and steal this one. So this one isn't going to be great placement, except for the fact that this is all landlocked property and nobody has access to it. So the reality of someone coming through here is it's slim chances, but people have done it before. So we're gonna put one here. With as much snow as out here, I don't expect to see anyone out here. Okay, so this one, the tree is actually leaning forward, so the camera was pointing down, and all I did was just take a bunch of sticks and prop it up back behind to make the camera come out level. So the camera is shooting straight out to where we want it to see. So keep that in mind when you're placing your cameras. Keep them low, where animals are, not where it's convenient for you. Another part of that is when people are walking through the woods, they generally look at head height, and you always seem to be able to spot the cameras that are right in front of your face. Okay, camera number 2 placed. Gonna head down this way to the other end of my property where I know lots of deer come through, elk come through, so that game trail should be good. We should have 3 good locations here, and then what we'll do is on the way back is we'll just turn everything on. Boop, boop, boop. On to the next. Okay, so here's the side of the property we were coming to, and you can see coyote tracks going every which way here. So right now we've got the sun to our backs. Heading over this way is a neighbor's property with a tree line, heavy tree line going up. Out here is a big open field area. So what happens is the animals come through here, come in this area, and they skirt the tree line all the way down to where I just showed you guys, all the way across my property. And that's just the natural tendency of animals to not want to be exposed. They generally will not be out in a field or open area. It happens, but the majority of animals are going to come through where they feel, they're not being watched. So there we go, we've placed some trail cameras. Hopefully I've left you guys with some good tips on how to place trail cameras. You learn the hard way. It's not rocket science, but you will make mistakes. And if you're leaving it out there for a week at a time, you'll come back and be like, oh man, that one stick just kept wobbling, and I got 3,000 pictures of one stick. It was good to bring McKinley out today and to be able to show her this kind of stuff, because these are just tools you can use to help put meat on the table as well as help protect your farm. Did you learn something today, Kens?
Yeah.
Good. Guys, I hope you learned something too. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. We'll catch you on the next one, and in about a week, we are going to check these cameras and see what we got.